Hello and welcome back to the Mars Hill Almanac. My name is Ariel, and today we'll be talking about the constellation Pegasus and tonight's Flagstaff sky. The sun will be setting in Flagstaff at about 6:50 p.m. The moon is full and it will be rising at sunset. When we check back in, it will be a new moon. Jupiter and Saturn will also be up at sunset, and they will trace the southern horizon throughout the night. Mars will be rising around 9:30 in Flagstaff. If you night owls happen to be out and about around 2:30 a.m., you'll be able to see Venus rise. Now let's talk about our featured constellation, Pegasus. Pegasus will appear low on the eastern horizon at sunset next to Cassiopeia. A feature of the constellation that may be the easiest to find is the body of Pegasus, or a big box in the sky. If you take the center star in that W of Cassiopeia, Navi, and the star just east of Navi in Cassiopeia, and continue moving east along that imaginary line for 30 degrees, or about 3/5 length in the sky, you'll land in the center of that box in Pegasus, which is usually relatively easy to spot with how bright the 4 stars in that box are. Pegasus sort of appears as half of a horse in the sky, with the 2 front legs, neck, and head coming out above that box. Now onto our deep sky challenge. The first object we'll be going over is M15. If you take the nose of Pegasus and continue along the imaginary line past the head and nose about 5 degrees or 3 fingers width, you'll hit this globular cluster. It's not quite visible with the naked eye and will appear as a little fuzzy ball through binoculars, but you'll be able to see individual stars while viewing through a telescope. M15 is one of my favorite globular star clusters, homing hundreds of thousands of stars about 33,000 light years away. This is an ancient cluster estimated to be about 12 billion years old. It looks to be one of the most densely packed globular clusters, and some astronomers believe that there's a black hole at its core. Another object you can try is the Triangulum Galaxy, or M33. If you take Alpheratz, that star that Pegasus and Andromeda share, and travel along a line, you'll come across the 2 other brightest stars in Andromeda. If you travel south from the middle star in Andromeda and just barely east, again about 5 degrees or 3 finger widths down, you'll catch Triangulum. Hypothetically, this galaxy is visible with the naked eye, but only in very dark skies, so it's best viewed through a telescope or binoculars. The Triangulum Galaxy is about 27 million light years away, being our second closest galactic neighbor next to the Andromeda Galaxy. Triangulum has very bright spiral arms that are full of star-forming regions and an incredibly bright galactic core. That just about finishes up the Mars Hill Almanac for today. Thanks for joining us, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments.